So we're at Manchester Grand Prix, round 1. There's 2 rounds this weekend and we're second reserve.
Well, what episode are we on? 7?
7, I've lost count now. We haven't been very busy the last few weeks, so we apologise for that.
Thanks for that, buddy.
We're back. We're going to try and bring out some more content. So if you want to have a look around the pit bay, see, nice little name board.
We've got some special throttle tops made for the GP.
Some new adjustments. Thank you to Kelsey and Martin for making these kinds of things. See over here. We have a toolbox set up. Tubeless rim found here because you're allowed tubeless tyres in these FIM events. Toolbox currently has no stickers on it for some reason.
We're not going to beat around the bush. Trappy was meant to get them and he's let us down massively.
We do have a nice new chair as well. Shout out to Step Products for providing us with this nice chair in the colours, and also thank you to Mr. Fredo for paying for that.
FIM helmet.
For these events you have to have these special helmets as well, so thank you to Jason and STS for that.
We've got our bead blaster to fit the tubeless tyres.
Yep, and just give a little spin around the pit bay, see we've got some...
Show them the down part, Daz. We've also got our itinerary for today. Everything we've got to happen segment by segment.
We're trying to be as professional as we can. Do we feel a bit out of place?
It's the top of the top, the best of the best.
Anyways, we've got to get to the next inspection, which is the food truck across the road. So yeah, we'll see you in short.
Here at the Manchester GP we got our Kineo wheels. You'll see these are totally different to our UK wheels. So in the UK we have to run a tube, whereas these are completely tubeless. So as you can see there's no spoke holes, so no air can leak at all. And we'll be running tubeless tyres, so you see here. It's just like a car wheel, where we'll then use the bead blaster to shoot in here, and then it will seal to the rim, and then you just put air in it, easy as that. We'll show you a little demo of us shooting into it. Hopefully I don't miss. So, Manchester GP track walk.
Yeah, we're on track walk now. Track looks nice. Not that we're
fans packing out massively. A whole about, how many do you reckon? 100 fans? 1,000 fans? So hopefully we actually get a ride. Otherwise it'd be a repeat of Woods every week.
I don't know why we're on track walk at heat 1. Could be heat 20 before we get a go. Maybe not at all,
but it's all an experience.
See how we go. So we're at heat 8 now. Anders hasn't been used yet, so that means we're still in the queue for a ride. So not a lot going on so far. Pretty exciting racing.
We've currently got Dan's in his seat. I'm on a special kind of made seat.
So yeah, we haven't been needed yet, but we're enjoying watching the meet. Been some good racing. Track looks nice.
Smarslick's done some crazy stuff, but he's just so talented. So talented.
Yeah, so not a lot to report at the minute, but yeah, it's cool to be here. Enjoying watching. Are you liking it?
I'd like it if we got a ride or even close to it. But
he keeps trying to warm the bike up every 5 seconds, and I'm told him we're still in a queue. It's not like we can go straight out.
I just want to be part of it, you know. I want to see him run that duck kick.
See, he does like these occasions. No room for ego in the pits, is there?
I want to see you run that duck kick.
Okay, so we're going to check out until anything happens, if anything happens. So yeah, catch you later. So that's heat 20 done. No rides to do.
Yeah.
Story of the season, really, huh?
Sounds like Poland all over again, yeah.
But you know, this one is a cool one to be just in the pits and watching what's going on.
Yeah,
And,
I think you learn a lot, like by watching. Obviously, especially for you, it's like a cool experience. It's just boring. Just sitting watching me, and it's just boring.
I enjoy watching Speedway. I'm still a bit. I'm still a bit of a fan.
I heard you moan for the last 20 heats.
Grand Prix this year, I think, are getting better.
Yeah, the racing tonight's been brilliant.
So
Yeah, let's say we're on to tomorrow. We'll travel home, do a bike wash quick, and then yeah.
He meant one kind of brake cleaner later.
And then
We only did a few laps.
yeah, and as I say, then come tomorrow and do it all over again. Sit and watch another 20 heats.
Nothing else to report other than that. On our way to day 2 of Manchester Grand Prix. Raining a little bit on the road. How you feeling?
Yeah, ready for it. You know, we might be going to watch another 20 heats at Speedway, but it's part and parcel of it.
We have gained another member today. We got J2 Drappy. Welcome, Drappy.
Thanks guys, excited for it?
It is raining, but we're all going to give our predictions ahead of the Grand Prix tonight of who we think is going to be on the podium. So Kelsey's going to kick things off.
So personally for me, I think Schmarzlik's got it in the locker. I don't think he'll let it slip, because yesterday he obviously let it slip away. I think he's got the best bike control and he is the fastest rider, so I think he's got it in the locker tonight.
So, second and third?
Second, I think Brady, and third, Jack Holder. Max Frick's a brilliant rider, but it's so hard to win two on the trot. So I think he'll be 4th, 5th, and Veronia will be in amongst it as well.
Drappy, your predictions, please.
Today, Kurtz is going to win, Smarzik second, and Jack Holder is on the 3rd step.
So I think Smarzlik's going to win, because he'll be angry about yesterday how that ended and he lost some points. So I think he's going to be really wanting it today. So I think Smarzik first. I think Brady will be a very close second, and then I'm going to put Max Frick in third because he was unreal yesterday. So as Kel said, it's hard to do it 2 days in a row, but the way he rode yesterday, I don't see why he won't be on the podium again. So that's our predictions. We'll see how we go on that later. Day 2 in Manchester. We've got some fresh stickers for the toolbox, which is what Joe and Kelsey are fitting now.
Massive shout out to Custom at making them in such a quick time.
Very high quality stickers, look good, show off the sponsors nicely. Just need to get a few of the air bubbles out. We've got the hairdryer to do that. Got some, here's the rest of the stickers. Yeah, will look nice, looks professional. How are you feeling, Kelsey?
Yeah, it'd be better if my employer stopped moaning about everything I buy to make the pit crew look professional, but you know.
Look, I will hand it to him. He likes to make us look professional, but he does spend a lot of our money and our budget. So, what do you guys think? I reckon
you can't put a price on professionalism.
I reckon that looks like a pretty nice door.
Just here for bike inspection. Make sure that no one's cheating.
This is where the bikes get weighed and checked over for any issues or any potential advantages. So that's the weighing machine.
Just had to redial in the carby. She sounded a little bit lumpy on the stand, and obviously we want it perfect for today. So yeah, hopefully we get it right.
So we're at heat 16 now of the second Grand Prix.
Looks like we're not getting a ride.
No rides, so we've been ready anyway. It's been good racing again, cool to watch. But yeah, we don't.
Really, I must say it's really hard to try and keep up with a meeting and do setup changes and stuff. Like if we were to go out now, I think we'd be so far off the setup, it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, so we haven't had a lot to show you, but doesn't look like we'll get a ride in either of the Grand Prix. But it's been a cool experience and.
100%.
Just good to be back in the mix and see some of the boys we haven't seen for a while.
And then I think what we'll do next, we'll go home, I'll do a bike wash on this, and then we'll go practice on Monday.
Yeah, I'll probably need another practice just to bed the collarbone in a little bit and yeah, kind of get rid of that rust that I feel a little bit. So yeah,
We still have 3 heats where someone can touch tapes. Or...
there's still a chance, but this is probably looking unlikely now. So. So today is Wednesday. We're on our way to Poole. This is my first official meeting in the 5-week break since breaking my collarbone. Obviously, we did the Grand Prix as you'll have seen, but no rides there other than practice, so we haven't raced yet. So hopefully I don't meet the floor at any point tonight, because that would be ideal. In the little break we've had since Saturday at the Grand Prix, we've been on some bike rides, done some mountain bike trails. We had a football match last night. Just some workshop prep as well, just making sure everything's good to go for tonight. So, what do you think, Kelsey?
Yeah, I think we're ready for it. We've, as I say, we did have a busy week planned. We were meant to have, obviously, tonight, Wednesday at Poole. We were meant to practice yesterday, and then Thursday was meant to be Leicester. That's now been postponed. Friday, Edinburgh. Saturday, we fly to Poland. Sunday, we're in Poland. And then Monday we fly back because we're at Bellevue. So we're back on the bike now, continuously, which is good. And hopefully we can earn some money.
Yeah, so Leicester's rained off tomorrow already. Probably a strong chance this could be rained off, to be fair, with the forecast. And one of our teammates, poor guy, is a long way up the road, nearer to Scotland than down here. I think he's been stuck in a delay, so might not even have the team with us. And then we got Edinburgh Friday. It'd be nice to get back to Edinburgh. I have SP in at the Dale, and then I think we will be in Poland on Sunday in the number 8 position. So yeah, everything's flowing again nicely. Hopefully we get through with this collarbone over the next week or so and have no issues, and we'll be back full time on producing some content. All good.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
We'll see you in Poole.
Weather ain't good at all.
Back to racing. I know you've been off for an injury. Are you feeling better coming into tonight?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Not 100%, but I think a lot of the season, not many riders are 100% these days. Obviously, the weather's been a bit up and down, and for the first one back, you want a nice, dry, smooth meeting, but we'll see how we go. The track looks like it's holding up pretty well. So there's been extensive track work going on since we last showed you the track. Now I'm not so confident we'll be going racing. But yeah, I don't know.
I'll just pan around and show you, boys. It does. I don't think the camera does it justice. As you can see, the tractor's going around over there.
I would say it's 50-50. Half the boys are saying one thing, half the boys are saying the other. I'm not really sure anyone knows what it will do. I'm on the fence.
I won't lie. If it does go ahead, I feel like we will have to change this to an L. Because he will look like a learner, like he was at Redcar.
Oh, well, I'm happy to give it a go, but at the same time, I'm happy to go home, have an early bedtime, spaghetti hoops on toast.
Maybe a web spins.
We'll see, you know. I don't know. We'll see.
I think you can see how much material, obviously, they've taken off the track. But let's say, hopefully we go racing. Right, let's go. Everything's all right, Dan.
All riders just taking their time to come to tape. Richard Lawson last up. starting marshal's happy. He moves away.
It looked a good one off the outside from Dan Thompson, and that's exactly what it was. He's
Still in contention, but a little bit of drift at the back. And it's Dan Thompson doing the big speed he's been doing all season when he's been fit. And that's leading races with
was a heat leader at the start of the season, but I have no doubts now. It's a win for the rider in white, followed by red, blue, and it looks like Jocelyn Brown goes back round.
No, and when he does go in Heat 15, he often says after the meeting, oh, I've made a mistake in Heat 15 at the gate.
So it's the next day now. We got in at 2:30 this morning. Kelsey's been up preparing equipment already. And yeah, it was a fairly decent meeting. I scored paid 10, which I'll definitely take for the first meeting back. Collarbone was a bit stiff, a bit sore at times, but I got through it okay. Obviously, I was riding a little bit tentative, and obviously race rusty. 5 weeks off the bike is never ideal. Yeah, we have to say hats off to the track staff at Poole last night. They turned what was looking as an early night into a raceable meeting. It was looking very unlikely at one stage that we'd get anything out of it, and managed to get a full 15 heats in, and I think there was some fairly decent racing in the end. So yeah, just good to be back, and happy to be busy. Kelsey's currently doing a carb at the minute. Kelsey, you want to give a wave? Not very happy today. I think him and Joe have been clashing a little bit over the workshop territory. A few things have gone missing. I'm not really sure who's at fault. I think Kelsey, actually. But anyways, we got Jacob on side today. He was in the pits with us at Poole last night. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it was great. The atmosphere in the pits and how crazy everything gets. It's impressive to see everyone keep the cool. Dan did great with his collarbone, obviously.
Thank you, Jacob.
Gave Kelsey a bit of a hand because he can get quite busy when you've only got one heat separating the races. Yeah. Yeah,
so Kelsey was it was a bit flat out last night, and Jacob was doing the fuel, the oil, and just general duties in the pits. It's nice to have him there. I'm sure you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
And, he's in the stage of training to become a mechanic here at the workshop. If you want to see some evidence of another trainee who trained at the workshop and who is now fully fledged mechanic, we got Rymac. He's working for Anze Grimmick, the new Plymouth rider. So they're at Redcar tomorrow. So as you can see, he's currently working on a clutch, and he's got 2 engines to fit as well, which one's fitted, and the other one needs doing, which have just come back from service, which he picked up. So yeah, Ryan's a full-time mechanic now with Anze, and enjoying it.
Yeah, man, enjoying it. Good experience.
It's a lot of travelling and a good lifestyle to be a mechanic as well as a rider. So yeah, not much else going on other than preparing for tomorrow. I don't know if Kelsey wants to say any words. Been in a bit of a stinker of a mood today.
Nah, just busy. Like it's never nice doing a bike wash in the rain. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, we'll take his word for it. J2, anything for the vlog? Hey, buddy. Anything? How was last night?
I don't want to speak about last night. Bad day. No, just tough track. One of them nights we go again. Nice to see DG here scored 10 times what I scored 5 weeks off the bike. So we go again.
Thank you for that, J2. And he's got his parts in his hand as well. Just come out the ultrasonic. So yep, that wraps things up. Little spin of the workshop to see what's going on. There's Jacob. See you later, guys. So we've got Rymac here cleaning some clutch plates. He just wants to give a special shout out to 2 of our loyal subscribers.
So give a shout out to William Cairns and Luke Harrison for being continued supporters of the Dan Thompson Racing YouTube channel. They're always waiting for the vlogs to be released so they can watch as soon as possible.
So if you like those guys, make sure to turn on the notification bell so you don't ever miss a video.
I agree.
It's Friday now. We're on the road. Currently on the M6 toll. It's dry here. Weather forecast does not look good though, so been the same as every day this week. But we'll see if we've got a meeting on tonight. Kelsey, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I woke up this morning, loaded up the van. I actually did wake Deets up at 8:45 and he told me my alarm's set for 9. And do you want to tell everyone what time you woke up?
I can't remember, but we are behind schedule, which is my fault. You know, we were up late. We were up till late last night playing some games with Plymouth team manager Gary May, blackjack, them kind of games.
With Monopoly money, we're not gamblers.
Yeah, no, with Monopoly money, we're not real gamblers.
What you got, Gary? How am I meant to pay this?
Well, I guess I'll call this round.
Yeah, I got 20.
But yeah, we're on the road. We'll still be in good time, I think. Looking forward to getting back to Edinburgh. We've missed racing there.
Little update on Poland, that got cancelled, so we're now not in Poland on Sunday.
Yeah, so we have a quiet weekend, and then the next one will be Manchester on Monday. So really, this video, I don't see why it won't go out tomorrow, which is Saturday. So
I see why I won't go out, because you're lazy.
I'm not lazy. I'm just a busy guy. But anyway, bikes are all loaded. They're in good condition. Kelsey sorted them all out yesterday. We are just approaching the M6 toll barrier now, so I'm going to have to let you go. Any last words?
See you at Edinburgh.
Well, we'll probably have another check-in before then, but see you when we next stop.
Jonathan Grand's used to making the start in Heat 1, but he certainly didn't. Great bid on the last corner by Dan Thompson. And
so update, done 2 rides so far. Third place in the first heat, not ideal, it was raining. And then my second heat, I've just been excluded for apparently taking a rider off. We will put the footage on the screen now, I think, because I think that's the worst ref decision I've ever seen.
I'll be honest, right? There should be a thing where referees get penalised and they get fined for decisions that are so far off the mark. Dan's 3 bike lengths in front of this guy. This guy's like rear chains come off and he gets excluded for it.
So the ref also refused to speak to me on the phone, which I'm not an aggressive person. I was going to speak to him and tell him exactly what happened. Yeah, and I think he is the only one in the stadium that actually agrees with that decision. Even the team manager of the opposing team has said that is an absolute disgrace. So yeah, we're currently set on 1 point, and we've got a lot of catching up to do.
What the referees don't understand, that decision that was so far off the mark, he was winning, so 3 points money's been taken off him. He's also, as I say, 3 points been taken off Edinburgh. It's the worst decision I've ever seen, and it will get reported to the FPL.
So we're now under pressure. We've got to do some stuff. Refs just cost me quite a bit of money, and yeah, and also now don't know what setup to go for the next one. So thank you, ref.
well, looks like Dan Thompson has been adjudged to have been the cause of that one. That's appalling. Runs away well. Here comes Thompson.
So meeting finished. We scored, paid 6. Our worst home meeting of the season. Obviously 3 of those points were taken from us by the ref. Not a lot we can do about that. Wasn't really a good show, and the track was a lot different to normal. Ideally should have gone on the spare bike, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you just it's hard when you obviously miss a heat. Plus it's the mental game as well, like trying to get over that when there's nowhere near, like there's no contact, there's no malice. Like I just can't get my head around it.
Yeah, Heat 1 was a bit difficult. It was raining, and then obviously the exclusion in Heat 6. I didn't get a proper race until Heat 10 or 11. So yeah, difficult night. But Kelsey's staying up in Glasgow now, and I'm going to fly home in the morning, and then we'll regroup ready for Monday. So not a lot else to say about tonight, really. Another drawing a lot.
As this vlog's going live, we are going to post obviously this incident in Heat 6. Everyone comment as much as you can and share it what you think, what you would have done as a referee in that decision.
I think the most disappointing thing is with Speedway is that it's very one-sided. Riders can't voice their opinion in any kind of matter, really. We have no authority in any decisions. There was, how many, 13 other riders saying that decision was terrible, both managers.
And
Anyone
yet,
who's
and
ever
yet,
seen a speedway bike.
I asked to speak to the ref on the phone. The ref refused to speak to me. I'm not an aggressive person. I was just literally going to ask him for how on earth he came to that conclusion. But anyway, what say do the riders have? Yeah, it's disappointing, and also lost us the meeting in the end. So yeah, enough said.
We gotta get Monday.
Enough said on that matter. But yeah, let us know what you think as a.
Can I just vouch for the referee? Like, we're not going at the referee because, as I say, he's going off what he sees. But I still think there should be a level of discipline to the referees. If the decision is so far off, they should get fined, and the rider should get that fine paid in. Because, as I say, he's lost however much he's on a point, times that by 3, because he was winning the race. So I think that really needs to get looked into by the BSPL. Personally, it's just, I don't really want. Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah, but for me, it was the most disappointing thing that it wouldn't even speak to me. So yeah, enough said on that. Let's get ourselves on the road and on to a new week next week.